Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today's tangle is Nubia. And there's a couple of artists who have done it and given little different step outs. And I will put the person who named the tangle. And Ian Oken gave us another step outs. And I really liked it. It was a little difficult for me to do when I first started. So if this is a mind boggler, don't give up on it. We're going to do it on a plain white tile. I'm going to come in on it. I'm going to start by putting a dot in the corners with my pencil and a border. And I am going to divide this in, just with a line. I want to do my Nubia in the bigger part, but I didn't want to do it on the whole thing. I did do it on a diagonal on the whole thing here, and then I also have done it on a bookmark, which was fun. And this one, I did it on just half. I haven't even finished shading it. I did it in class. So we're going to do it on just part, and I'm going to turn my tile around, and I'm going to do it on the upper part. And we're going to start with 3 parallel lines. And I'm going to come in just a little bit closer so you can see. And then I'm going to do the distance of my lines apart and do 3 more lines. And then the distance of my and 3 more lines. And I didn't quite stay on my border, but that's okay. And then I'm going to come a ways, about the same distance of my lines, and do 3 lines. Trying to keep my lines the same length and the same distance apart. But like any other Zentangle, this is freehand, and so it's going to have that freehand look. Not all of them are going to be exactly the same. And now I'm going to start at this, put my pen at this line, and I'm going to come up just about the width. So if I look at the width of between those two, I'm going to come up that line and draw down and to the top of that line. And then I'm going to echo it so you can see why you want that. So you could see that's why I wanted it to be about the width. And so I'm going to do it again. And my lines are not equally widths apart. You can see that. And now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go the opposite. It's going to start at the top and come up and go up just a little bit. So it start at the top here and then above the line a little bit. Okay, we'll do it again. We're going to start here, come down and end at the top of that line. Okay, that one I didn't quite start, but when I draw my other line, it will work out. Come up. So you can go all along that way, or you can go in vertical or horizontal rows. You just have to remember that if you start at the top, you go above the line. You don't go to that line. You want to alternate so that it looks like you have this rope going through. Now, the next step. So this was step 1. This was step 2. And then step 3, I am going to connect by doing a little holly ba line, and mine is going to just follow that. It's not going to be completely straight. So holly bar underneath, and then it has that, I'll scan back out so you can see again. We start here, then under, and we could put a line going down here to nowhere land, or we could add and then this one would start here and run down. Did you see my little fix? Because I didn't do it quite right. And then we come back and draw. For connecting. And isn't that fun? It's just a great tangle, and the more practice you do with this tangle, the better it gets. And then the shading is fabulous. I'm going to sharpen my pencil, and then I'm going to do a little shading, and I am going to shade just right up next to that little rope that kind of winds through that other little board on this one, just so you can see some different kinds of shading. Then I'm going to take my blending stump and blend. So I can blend, make that dark there. You can darken in here. Instead, if you want. So that's another place to shade. You could just shade the little rope or vine that goes around. So there's your different ways of shading. Nubia, I think this is a great tangle, a great for a filler spot, just fabulous. And gosh, I think that the videos are getting shorter. Maybe I'm just talking faster. But thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And tangle every day.